sunshines beaming and the air fills up with sound like hola, hola. Up here there is no fear. I think I can see the future. Hola, we won't stop living our life like we want to all the time.
Well, hello.
So, welcome back to Take Two. So this is kind of awkward. Because for those who are listening,
Right.
we are actually video recording. It's kind of like a behind the scenes type thing.
Oh, yeah.
A
sneak peek. Behind the curtain.
Behind the curtain. And for those of you that are watching on YouTube, we are recording our podcast. So,
Yes, we are.
we are in the car because we are in the process of trying to move. We're trying to skedaddle. And so we have stuff
Everywhere. Things are boxed up. Things are bagged up, packaged up, wired up, suited up, booted up.
suited up and booted up. So we're doing I'm doing this both ways because it's been a while since I've put a vlog up on YouTube. So I figured this would be like a cool 2-in-1, a twofer. You know how I feel about those twofers.
Hey, buy one, get one.
So we are recording this on for YouTube as we are recording for our podcast.
Yeah.
So, few housekeeping items.
I'm just going to say.
Few housekeeping items. So this is the second to the last episode before we start season 2 of Take Two.
Ooh.
We got through season 1. High five.
Look at us go.
So, and I kind of just chalked it up to we'll do 12 episodes per season. So this that we are recording now is episode 11.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 12 we have already recorded.
Amen.
It had to do with the big life-changing event. And we recorded this a while back when it happened. So I'm probably going to upload it over the next few days, maybe Sunday. So that'll be like the season finale.
Boom, boom,
Boom, boom, boom. And I re-listened to it the other day. So when I do put it up, please excuse where it says this is episode 6 because it's not episode 6. It's really episode 12. But we, like I said, recorded it a little while ago. So there's that. And then season 2 will probably start within the next week or two. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, even though this stuff like this doesn't usually go on my podcast, because I am recording right now for the YouTube channel, I just wanted to kind of catch up on what's been going on since the last video that I put up. These podcasts, when we when we post them to iTunes, they automatically go to my YouTube. So videos have been going up, but they're not vlog videos. They are videos just from the podcast. So it's really audio. So since the last real video that I've done, a lot has happened. A lot has transpired. A lot has gone down in the DM. I actually think for the first episode, and this is just a little segue, for the first episode of season 2, I think we should really like introduce ourselves, like what we do for a living and things like that, so that our listeners can actually like know us.
Behind the curtain.
Behind the curtain, because like we talk about things that go on in our daily lives, but we don't really, like, they don't really know. Like, you can see my shirt. Well, if you can see my shirt, it says Kaiser Permanente Thrive, because I work at Kaiser.
And you thrive.
And I thrive. And so I think like season 2, first episode, we should like delve into that. What you think?
Hello, my name is.
Don't give it all away. So, but anyway, that was a little segue because I was saying since the last video, I started a new job. Something happened with us in our relationship. We are trying to move. And what else is happening? So much has happened. So that's why I haven't really been. Oh, it makes you look like you got a titty.
Oh, yes, man meat.
So much has happened that I haven't taken the time to vlog. And I can't remember if I said this in a vlog or if I think I said it in the last video up on YouTube. But I have my hand in so many cookie jars between trying to write blogs for my website, do this podcast, and do videos for YouTube. Sometimes it can be a lot. I like it, but I have to try to like keep up with everything. I don't want to neglect one thing over the other. So right now, this is really going to cover all surfaces because I'm going to put up the podcast, put up the video, and then probably also put this on my website. So all 3 things will have a new post.
A 3-fer.
A 3-fer. A threesome. 3-fer?
We already covered threesomes. That's not happening.
It's not happening. So, for the almost finale to the finale, because the finale is episode 12, which will be posted in a few days or on Sunday or whatever day I decide to put it up. It is my turn for a topic. And the past few times where it's been my turn, I don't want to jinx myself, but something has always happened with the recording. So, worst case scenario, if the recording for the podcast somehow gets deleted, I will have this video. If that gets deleted, I just don't know what to tell myself. Like, I can't do topics anymore.
It's really just God's way of telling you that
I need to shut the hell up.
Yeah, and give the reins to AA Ron.
And to let AA Ron have the wheel. Whatever. Okay. So, I actually have 2 things.
Oh!
Yeah.
Go on.
So the first one is going to be, what about yourself?
Am I answering this now, or are we going to wait, save all answers to the end?
No, you're going to answer now.
Okay.
So, what about yourself do you dislike that you think I dislike? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's easy.
That's easy?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's just to see if you think what you don't like about yourself is the same thing that others view. Or me. Go. Oop, we lost our light. Go.
Are we getting our light back, or are we just going to keep on rolling like nothing happened?
We're just going to keep on rolling. Go.
I am bad.
I don't know how to get the light back. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Yeah.
Okay, go back.
Song break.
Right.
That's easy. Smells.
Smells? So that's what you dislike about yourself and you think I dislike it?
I know you do. When my breath is funky, I don't like it. Surprise, you don't like it either. When I got sweaty ball smell from working out,
I don't mind the sweaty balls.
You don't seem to mind it?
I do mind.
Not yet, because we don't live together.
I do mind the smelly breath. And it's not even the smell of it, but if there's a taste along with it and I'm kissing you, no, I don't like that. You are correct.
Easy. So I don't like when my breath is foul. I'm always like self-conscious and I'm like, oh my God. If I'm going into a place to do like, and I do this for work all the time. If I'm going into a meeting and I don't know if my breath even tastes stale, then I'll like put gum in. or it's always something I'm self-conscious of. Like I try to give myself space from another person if I'm talking. So I hate those people who are like close talkers who talk. I mean, not like that close, but you know what I'm saying.
I'm about to say, who the hell is in your face like that? Because I need to be at work with you.
You know that's one of the things about, like, I'm an exaggerator. So it's within arm's
I'm
length.
Helen.
You're what?
Go. Nothing. Go ahead.
I can't. So like if I'm within arm's length of somebody, or if I just ate, or if I just woke up, then I'm like, ugh. I don't like the smell of my breath. I know you don't. I don't like when my feet stink, and I gotta take my shoes off. You don't like the smell of stinky feet. You're hypersensitive when it comes to feet. I don't like when my feet look like trash or feel real rough because, I don't know, I just don't care for it. And you don't either.
So we're going with smells.
Smells and
Smells and feet.
feet. Yeah.
Well,
Hit me.
I mean, I don't like the sweaty thing. That doesn't really bother me. But like I said, the breath, yeah. And
The breath is still a smell, right?
I don't think your feet smell. I don't have a problem with your feet. I actually love his feet. Now, when they're not clipped or trimmed or whatever, then yeah, I'm like... And it's not like they look awful, but they just... I don't know. It's not the feet I'm used to.
It's an eyesore.
Well, for me, what I don't like about myself, which I think that he doesn't like, and he's going to disagree, but I think deep down, I don't like that I'm not like in shape or the size that that I should be.
Oh my God.
And I don't think he likes it. Like he says he doesn't have a problem, but yeah.
I'm getting ready to take over your podcast, and you're not going to like it. Because I've already generated, for those of you out there who are Team Aaron, I've already covered this subject. But go ahead. Say what you got to say. Then I'm getting ready to shut this mother down.
He's supportive of like trying to get me to get back into working out and eating the way that I'm supposed to. So that's the only reason why I think like, maybe like in the back of his head, like that's his way of like hinting something to me. Am I wrong?
I disagree. I am a person who's a bad hinter. I'm very outspoken. If you disrespect me, you're going to know immediately what the problem is, what caused it, and what I want you to do about it. If I have a problem with somebody on a job, I'm coming straight to them and saying, look, I'm not sending a bunch of emails. I'm not going to the water cooler and telling Sally, Jesse, Raphael about what happened. I'm just going to go to that person and say, we have a problem. If there's a person in my family who's causing beef, and as God is my witness and as you as well, there have been people in my family who have caused some issues in the past. What issue is there to skirt around? So let's go back, because obviously someone didn't listen well enough to when I did the podcast by myself. Your shape, is that what you said? Your shape? If you're in, what kind of shape you're in?
I said that I'm not in shape.
Oh, to the point where you want to be.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's stick with that. You know what I don't like? You know what I dislike? Let's talk about what I dislike.
Oh gosh, he's gotten all riled up.
Because it's very sensitive for me.
Okay, babe.
Because so many, not just you, because it's not you. So many women are so self-conscious about what they look like, what they weigh, what their side profile looks like, what is hanging out of where. And I think so many people are self-conscious about this type of issue, especially women. And it's crazy to me how big dudes can walk around and look literally like the Kool-Aid man and pull women left and right. And women, if they're slightly overweight, just like curl up into this ball, like my penis does when it's cold outside. It just kind of shrivels up and goes, ugh.
Jesus.
And I don't get it. So this is my thing. What I don't like is when you don't take care of yourself. What I don't like is when you're like, oh, I know it would make my blood sugars be better, or I know I could control my diabetes a little bit better if I took the time to go for a walk or ride my bike or walk after a meal or move around a little bit or do some type of physical activity during commercials while watching TV or
I don't watch TV.
eat a little bit better or meal prep or X, Y. Like when you don't take these steps to better your life, that's what bothers me. Your physical appearance you're missing the point. You can't see the forest for the trees. You're so close to what's going on. All you see is what's right in front of you, and you're missing the big picture. But it's not just you. A lot of women are. So because here's me, at 33 years old, I've worked with a lot of people, and this isn't something I do professionally. It's something I do, and it's something I'm passionate about. This is why I'm so hyped up about this. I've worked with a lot of men and a lot of women in order to get themselves to healthier places. We'll get into that in another podcast. What I'm saying is, to cut this short, because I don't want people to turn us off, to cut this short is that what you physically look like or your physical shape isn't a dislike to me. What's a dislike is how you're treating your body and how you're treating yourself. I don't want you to treat me, treat our children in such a great way. Like, you take great care of me. Mm-hmm. And I love that about you. But that same care you give me, I want you to put into yourself. Why? Because you cannot take care of me if you don't take care of yourself. You can't take care of our children if you don't take care of yourself. If you're so out of shape and so in such poor health that you cannot care for others, mm-hmm. like it's that's what upsets me. Mm-hmm. Not the way you physically look. Because, like I said, I'm mature enough, I'm old enough to know, and I've seen you do it in the past. My guess is one of two things is going to happen. You're going to get tired of talking about it, and you're going to be about it. And you're going to chase after what you want your body to physically look like, and you'll go from there.
Mm-hmm. The lights are back.
Hey! And it'll fluctuate. You'll probably see this through the years, is you'll probably gain weight, then you lose weight. Then you gain weight, then you lose weight. And I think once you're done and you feel like, oh, I kind of like the way my body looks, something will happen. You'll fall off the bandwagon and you'll start gaining weight again. And then you'll get tired of it. And I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I look. And then you'll start losing weight again. And it'll be like the ebb and flow. Mm. I think instead of seeing it as I don't like the way I look, just see it as I don't like the way I'm treating my body. Or I got to take better care of myself. That's the bigger picture. I'm off my soapbox. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay.
I didn't mean to get you all worked up, baby.
I just want you to take care of yourself. It's just so frustrating.
I know.
Come on.
All right, well, before he gets any more angry and decides to keep going, I'm going to go to the next topic.
Oh, I forgot there's a part two.
Yeah, there's
sorry.
two. So...
Come on, hit me.
What do you do when your partner's not around?
Smoke weed every day.
Never.
When my partner's not around, what do I do?
Like, for instance, like for me, and the reason why I thought about this was because I was doing this on my car ride home from work today. I love singing. And I mean, when I'm in the car by myself and I'm in traffic or I'm driving home or either to work, and I put a good playlist on, and these songs be coming on back to back. Like today, the playlist was jamming, and I was in here. I mean, hand motions, hello from the other side, like all that. Like I get all like, you know, into it. Like I'm belting out these words. I'm belting out these songs. Yes.
People in traffic be looking.
I don't care. That's the thing. Like, I don't even care if they're looking at me. And
Okay.
so I thought about that while I was driving home, because I was like so into these songs that were playing. And I was like, that is a good topic. Like, what is something that you do when you're not
Good.
around your partner? Like,
That's a good one.
that, not that you wouldn't necessarily do around your partner, because I sing around him all the time, but like probably not to that extent where I'm like, you know,
All into it.
all animated and
I got
everything.
you.
So
So that's your example? That's what you do?
yeah, that was my answer.
Okay.
I was trying to
What
give
do
you
I
an
do
example.
when you're not around? I do a lot of stuff when you're not around.
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh, that's another thing. I just reminded myself. I also like, because I think somewhere in a former life, like I wanted to be an actress. So like I like do scenes with myself, like dialogue and in different accents and all the other stuff. It's really weird. It would be weird to somebody else, but I've been doing it for so long that it's like normal to me. But I think in another life I wanted to be an actress, because I find myself doing that all the time. Like even when I'm in the house, like if I'm folding laundry, or you know, at a time where like my thoughts are just to myself, that's what happens. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I think it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to seeing this different side of you
Mm-hmm.
once we're living together.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What do I do when I'm alone and you're not around? There's a lot of things. If I could narrow it down to some of the most interesting things, we're still okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple I can think of. One, I like to wear women's shoes and listen to Celine Dion.
You better be lying. You better be lying.
Babe, I don't do that.
This was about to end before it even began.
God, what do I do when you're not around? You know what I do when you're not around?
Something that I don't already know. Like I know when I'm not around, I know you work out and X, Y, and Z. Something that I don't know about. What were you getting ready to say?
A good one is, and I don't do this intentionally because I don't want you to think like I'm a weirdo, but you're starting to see this come out of me, is that I listen to clips of stuff I find hilarious over and over and over again. It can be clips of movies. It can be stuff off the internet. It can be like little 10-second videos that I think are hilarious. I've got at least 3 things right now saved on my phone that I'll just be driving in the car and I'll like scroll through my videos and just hit play. And it'll be like something stupid that somebody like I follow on YouTube or something will say. And I'm like, that's freaking hilarious. Or I have a video of like some fat woman falling down in Walmart. I think it's hilarious. And like I'll just click play and just laugh. And it's like, you know, they say with simple-minded people it's the small things. So I don't, you know, but you, like, we were in the car the other day and I like replayed out loud like the scene from Django with the KKK, and you were like, oh, that's...
He literally said the whole script verbatim. Like you would have thought he was in the movie.
But that's
Verbatim.
But that's the stuff, like, when you're not around, then if I want something to laugh at, I'm going to YouTube, Django, KKK scene. And I will literally watch it once a week and laugh like I'm going to die. Gut hurting laughing. There's certain parts of the Green Mile when they practice the execution. Getting all wired up, getting clamped, getting wired,
All
getting
right,
strapped.
and so on that note, I think those were some good topics.
I think you're right.
Yeah. I think this was a good episode 11. Like I said in the beginning, episode 12 is going to be the season finale, and it was an episode that we recorded about 5 episodes ago. So please, again, ignore when it says in the episode
That's
Oh,
6.
this is episode 6 because it's not.
Really?
It's 12.
6 plus 6.
But we just very good, babe. But we just recorded it a little while ago.
Trying
So
to play you.
yeah. So that's it for today. I'm gonna put a link in the podcast of my YouTube channel so you can watch this video.
Put the link right
So you
here.
can see what we were doing while we were recording this, and same thing for YouTube. I'm gonna put a link in the description box for the podcast so you can check out other episodes.
Cool.
And yeah, I think this was fun.
It's always a good time with you, baby.
Always a good time. We know we're gonna have some haters. Haters gonna hate. You know who you are. You come and you watch these YouTube videos and you purposely thumbs down, or you go to my blog and just be creeping. But it's fine. We hope we have entertained you.
Yeah. And thumbs down to you.
But yeah, thank you for watching, YouTubers, podcast land. Thanks for listening. And we gonna be out because it's getting dark outside and we sitting in the car.
This is the best time.
All right, say bye, babe.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ooh, freaky time.
Babe, stop the video.
Whoop!